Two championship contenders are lining up in the front row. We never know what will happen until the end. So let's focus on what we need to do today, here and now. As we come back to the home straight, we have DRS and Slipstream making a move on Verstappen into turn 1 from the inside. We're going wheel to wheel. Looks like we got ahead of Verstappen. It's hanging on the outside. We make contact. Verstappen forces wide onto the grass. Elbows out from the Dutchman. He's desperate to complete his championship victory with his own win. But I won't let that happen. We are gonna win this championship. It's game on now. Here we go, running down the back straight, having Slipstream and a massive DRS effect. We're gaining and gaining, taking outside line. My car is half a car ahead. But as we made it to the breaking point, it's full car ahead. We squeezed through the tight line and not into the lead of the race. Took the risk and it was worth risking it. We are now ahead of our championship rival. But unfortunately, the gap between Verstappen and Russell is getting bigger and bigger. Russell doesn't have enough space to keep up with the Red Bull, as we are already in the final lap of the race. We had the first championship battle. We did our best, we didn't yield. The fight for F1 glory lasted to the very last race, and here we are in the lead of the last race of the season. We will finish ahead of our championship rival Max Verstappen. We've shared a brilliant championship battle, but like it said, the championship can only be won by one. Here we are, coming out of the final corner for the last time for this season. We're gonna win the Emirates Grand Prix. For Verstappen will probably finish in second place, which means this won't be enough for us to be the champion. We took the checker flag first, but we finished second in the standings.
Max Verstappen is champion of the world!
Hello and welcome to the brand new season for Allo Mobile GP Championship. Last season, we had an epic, remarkable, and extraordinary championship battle against the Red Bull driver Max Verstappen. Our fight for champion lasted to the very last race, but by just 1 point, we lost to Verstappen, and he became the two-time world champion. For this season, we have several drivers lineup changes, and we have a new team partner on the grid. Let's look at the competitors for Season 4. First, we have Mercedes. This team, which won consecutive championships a few years ago, is now moving away from the competition. This season, they hope to escape from the midfield and return to the top. The driver for the Silver Arrow, we have George Russell following last year, and my championship contender from last season, Lando Norris, who moved from Ferrari. The next team is the oldest team on the grid, and our 4 consecutive Constructors champion, the Ferrari. They're aiming for 5 Constructors champions in a row, and this season they are serious about taking back the driver's crown. The lineup for this season, they have Charles Leclerc. This will be his 5th season with the team, and alongside him is the Formula 1 legend, Lewis Hamilton. The news made headlines. The 7-time world champion decided to depart with Mercedes and hope for 8th title with the fastest team on the grid. And now, moving on to the next team, we have Red Bull. The team finished second in the constructor standings last season, and they haven't won a championship for 5 seasons. They're willing to defeat the Ferrari this season and become the world champions. The drivers for the Bulls, we have the team's favorite, Max Verstappen. Can he be the 3-time world champion this season? The driver alongside him is a promotion with a controversy. It's Liam Lawson. The QE driver made his debut last season, but he was immediately promoted to Red Bull. What can he do alongside one of the fastest drivers on the track? The next team we have is the McLaren, one of the oldest teams on the grid. They beat Mercedes last season in the constructor standings. They're hoping for more improvements and become a champion for the first time in a decade. The driver they have, first up, is the Australian Oscar Piastri, and alongside him is me, KM. I will stay with the Papaya team. I thought about changing teams as a YouTuber, but I thought I couldn't leave without winning a championship with this team. So I decided to say, I'm desperate to be the champion this season. And as a special livery, I'll use this painting in the first 2 races. The next team we have is the Aston Martin. They were struggling to get out from the midfield. Can they join the top 3 this season? The drivers for them are the legend Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll. Then we have the Williams. This team has been fighting at the bottom of the grid. They're hoping to be back in the championship fight just like in the old days, with a pair of experienced drivers. They have Alexander Albon and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz, who moved from Alpine. The next team we have is the Alpine. They are not in a position they wanted in the last season, beaten by the Haas and finished 8th in the standings for 2 seasons in a row. They're desperate to bounce back this season. To do that, the team decided to refresh their driver lineups. For season 4, they have Kimi Antonelli and Jack Doohan. Then we have the Racing Bulls as our 8th team on the grid. They've had a huge change in their livery. The car is dressed up in white, just like the one Red Bull used in Turkey a few years ago in real life. Drivers for them, we have Yuki Tsunoda and the rookie Isaac Hadja. The next team we have is the Haas. They have been the slowest team in the midfield for a pretty long time. The team wants to be the fastest team in the midfield this season. As their drivers, they have Oliver Bellman and Esteban Ocon. The last team we have is new to the sport. We have Audi Motorsport. Sauber tied up with the German company, desiring to escape from the bottom of the grid. As their drivers, they have the former F2 champion Gabriel Bortoleto, and happy news for everyone is the return of the Honey Badger, Danny Ricciardo, is back on the grid. For season 4, we have 16 rounds and 4 sprint races in Shanghai, Red Bull Ring, Spa, and Sao Paulo. Who will be the drivers' champion? And which team will be the constructors' champion? Can we win the championship this season? The exciting season awaits. Welcome to the Ala Mobile GP Championship Season 4.
Okay, let's get ready to push next lap. Slow deployment. We need a recharge cycle. Okay, system's all good. Outlap procedure as usual. Space is needed from cars ahead. Consider tow if you can. battery is empty. Turn recharge mode on. Careful, that's not what we want. Let's keep it clean. We need to lift and coast into the braking zones. Keep an eye on track limits. Avoid losing any more laps. Any early feedback on the car? Space is needed from cars ahead. Consider tow if you can. Low deployment. We need a recharge cycle. Your lap got invalidated for track limits. Stay within the white lines. Focus on gentle weaving, don't overdo it. Strat mode to push. DRS available.